What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Wayne's World, and we are back again with an episode 17, The Table and my thoughts on it. When I speak about the table, I'm talking about what we bring to it, man or woman. Because nowadays it's being very misconstrued on the fact of why a man will ask a woman what she brings to the table, and the fact that it's a problem nowadays. And me personally, I don't see no problem with it at all. So before we begin, I'd like to give another thank you to everyone who follows this podcast and interacts and keeps making it do what it do. Thank you very much. You very appreciate it. I'm glad to have you along this journey of mine as I continue to give my thoughts on topics that I really feel strong about. Without further ado, let's talk about the table. Recently, there's been a problem with a man asking a woman what does she bring to the table. Honestly, I don't see nothing wrong with that, due to the fact is nowadays no one wants to waste their time with anyone that they shouldn't be wasting their time with. Unless you're trying to have a little fun, but that's usually in your early 20s. But as you get to your late 20s to your early 30s, you don't got time for the BS no more. You want to deal with somebody who can upgrade your life, who can bring some kind of peace and happiness to your life. Just man or woman. Nobody wants to deal with BS no more. But for some reason, women have been asking men what do they bring to the table for decades now. And a man is supposed to bring what? Security, money usually, stability, usually everything he's supposed to bring to the table. Nowadays, men are asking women for the same exact thing. What do you bring to the table? And a lot of women are having problems with that. Now, I feel like if you have a problem with someone asking you, what do you bring to the table, man or woman, maybe you realize you don't have nothing to bring to this table. And you're upset that the person is questioning you because all you brought was a handsome face, or all you brought was a pretty face, and probably some good sex with you, and think that's all you needed to bring to this table. And in all reality, we need a little more than that. Now, you know, there's some women who doesn't think that way, but then they have friends who want to put the bug in their ear. Girl, why you with him? He can't do nothing for you. You can do better than him. Girl, you need to leave him and go be with somebody who got some money, who can do something for you. Not realizing that this man probably brought some shit to the table that this girl has never had before. There's something about this man and what he does for her outside of having a ton of money that he brought to this table that she loves to eat off of. And a lot of people don't think about that. And that same scenario can go vice versa. Because I've seen a few videos recently also that kind of sparked me on this. A young lady said that no rich man has ever asked her what she brought to the table. And shout out to Jeremy Holloway for this one. Any man at any level, rich, middle class, or poor, wants to know what you bring to the table. The difference is a rich man might not tell it to you directly, but he is thinking it. He is watching everything you do, your movements, your reaction to certain things. When a situation arises, how are you going to react to it? So that rich dude that you're talking about, or that women think are the ones who don't really care about what you bring to the table, oh yes, they do. They're just not vocal about it. Middle class and lower class, yeah, they're more vocal about it. Because again, what can you do to upgrade their life to a point where, let's just say y'all are the rich class now. Y'all get to that level. Y'all happy. You're both doing stuff for one another. If I need you, can you be there? If I needed a shoulder to cry on, can you be there? If I have no one else in my corner at any point, can I look behind me and see that you're there? A lot of times that's what a man is asking for when he says, what do you bring to the table? Ain't no real man counting your pockets, because money don't go but so far. And it don't matter how much you have it. Rich people got poor problems too. Excuse me, so I say rich people have problems just as much as poor people have problems. Different types of problems, but they're problems. So money can only get you but so far. So me asking, what do you bring to the table? Are you going to be a good mother to my kids? If we were to have some kids. Are you going to be able to raise the daughters, the women, the future women? Are you going to raise them to be queens? Is your mind state in the hood? Or is your mind state is to treat yourself and act like a queen? And I'm speaking from a man's point of view. I'm not speaking from nobody in their early 20s who's still out here trying to get it in everywhere they go. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the men who don't have no more time to waste. These are the things we mean when we say, what can you do for us? Can I have so much strong feelings for you that something you do can possibly make me cry in a joyful way, to the point where it makes me say, oh, I'm happy to have her. She's bringing this to my life. Positivity, peace, everything, the whole 9 yards. Ladies, don't get me wrong. Y'all ain't got time to waste either. So it ain't wrong for y'all to keep asking a man, what can he do for you? Especially if you have your own money. Because if you have your own money, you ain't worried about what's in his pocket either. You worry about, can he bring some of the little things to your life that can upgrade and bring some positive shit to you? Because don't get me wrong, both of y'all can eat off a table, grow from that table, and take over from that table. And can become a power couple just because you're both feeding each other what y'all brought to the table. So yeah, the little things always fucking matter. As I stated, no matter what status you are either, you're looking for somebody who can upgrade your life, someone who's not going to waste your time. So don't get caught up in what society got us doing, thinking that a man got to have money, a whole lot of money, got to be able to buy jewelry, all kinds of crap, and got to be able to bring that to the table. Because you can bring all that to the table and still starve because you haven't eaten nothing from it. So yeah, we need to normalize the fact that it's okay for a man to ask a woman what she brings to the table, just like how we have normalized for decades now women asking men what they bring to the table, because we all have kids, right? We all have sons, we all have daughters. Do we want anybody wasting their time? Do we want people in their life for the wrong reasons? Do we want people to bring them down? No, we want people in their lives going to help them elevate. It's going to upgrade them. It's going to bring them peace and happiness. Because if I'm correct, that's what we want for our children, right? If I'm wrong, let me know on that. So if these are things that we want for our children when they get older, then we got to stop acting like that now. Making it seem like it's that big of a problem for a man to ask a woman what she brings to the table. You need to normalize that as something that should be okay. Because anybody can have a whole lot of everything, but missing a few some things. So you can have all that chicken, that turkey, the greens, that rice, that macaroni and cheese, them yams. You can have all that on that table. But if ain't no deviled eggs and potato salad and macaroni salad on that table, you ain't satisfied yet. My people out there who feel like it shouldn't be right for a man to ask that, take a look in the mirror, because if you feel that way, then maybe you really don't have nothing to bring to this table and you're upset that he asked you and put you on the spot. Because as I stated, the middle class and low class man may ask you that. A lot of high class rich men may not, but trust me, they're watching and they're looking. Just like some men may not ask or watch. You ever realize when a man dealing with you and for some reason he just stopped dealing with you? Same thing go for females. When y'all dealing with somebody and then y'all just stop dealing with them for some reason, yeah, it's something that they didn't bring to this table that kept you eating. And I'm not talking about money. So can y'all not think that this is about money? Because I'm talking about everything but money. There's a reason why people just up and leave people. No word, no nothing, just dip. You know why? Because you're wasting time. And we can't get that back. Life is getting shorter and shorter every day that goes by. Lives are being taken at will every day, everywhere, all the time. So we don't have time to be wasting. So I need everyone to look at themselves, figure out what it is that they can bring to the table to someone, and be ready if someone wants to ask you, what do you bring to the table? Even if your response is, you know what, I can't explain it, but I'd rather show you. It's only if it's a direct answer. If it's a direct question to you. If not, be sure to show that during a relationship, because the other person will recognize that and will see it. People think people don't see what they're doing, but trust me, people are looking. Your spouse is looking to see certain things, so they can tell what you're bringing to the table, even if they don't ask. So bring your all to this table. Because as much as you give will be just as much as you receive. And maybe then a lot of our time will not be wasted. This is your host, Wayne Out on the Table, and what we bring to it, and more of an understanding of what men actually means. Now, speaking on maybe 80% of men. Can't speak for every man, but any adult man I know should be thinking the same thing. If you want to get at me, you can email me at galoretalk@gmail.com. You can follow us at Twitter at 20code30. We're also on Instagram at talk_galore. You can DM me there. Facebook as well at items galore or Talk Galore podcast page. And we're also on YouTube at Talk Galore Radio/podcast, where we will be uploading video of every episode that we do on this podcast, and we will be uploading interviews, guests, and everything in between. You can sell this subscription there as well. It'll be very appreciated. It'll help us grow more and more to get out to more and more ears. Thanks for listening. This is your host. Good night.